Unpopular opinion. Good enough is a liability in IT. And if you're coasting, you might already be on the list. I'm Jason Samuel, and this is Behind the Screens. In today's short talk, good enough gets you cut in IT. Good enough. It sounds harmless, practical even, but in the world of IT, good enough is a silent threat. It doesn't just stall progress, it puts a target on your back. In this industry, good enough is the fastest path to irrelevance. It turns once sharp professionals into organizational drag, anchors, dead weight, quietly sabotaging innovation without even realizing it. Technology doesn't stop moving. And if you do, you're not standing still, you're falling behind. That PowerShell script you've been reusing since 2018, that legacy tool you swear still works, that certification you haven't refreshed, it's all technical debt now. And if you're not paying it off, you are the interest. Now look, I know some of you have been hit hard. Maybe you've been laid off, maybe you're stretched thin, maybe you're just trying to stay afloat in a world that keeps asking for more with less. Let me be clear. This is not about blame. This is about you reclaiming your edge. Because no matter where you are right now, you are not stuck. You are not done. And you're not alone. When COVID hit, I watched this happen in real time. Companies had to pivot fast, like really fast. And budgets were slashed. It wasn't always the worst performers that got cut. It was sometimes the quiet ones, the ones who got comfortable, the ones who defaulted to good enough while others were adapting on the fly. Then came the replacements, fresh energy, forward thinking, hungry to transform systems and mindsets for a new world of hybrid and remote work. It wasn't personal, it was business. But for those affected, it felt very personal. And that pain is real. So if you're still here and you're listening to this, you've got a choice to stay in the game, to rise up, to evolve. Because the ones who thrive in IT, they don't settle. They don't just maintain. They build, they break and rebuild better, cleaner, and faster. They're not asking, is this good enough? They're asking, what's possible if I don't stop here? So here's the reality check. If you're still operating with a good enough mindset, you're on borrowed time. Not because you're not smart, not because you're not trying, not because you aren't balancing work, life, stress, and burnout, but because this field moves fast. It won't wait for anyone, not even the best of us. Behind the screens, there's no room for average, no room for comfort zones, no room for good enough. You either evolve or you risk becoming someone else's technical debt. President John F. Kennedy once said, "We choose to go to the moon, not because it is easy, but because it is hard." That's what this work demands. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to shape you. And that journey, it can be lonely, sure. But it's also where breakthroughs happen, where fulfillment lives, where purpose finds you again. Let's talk. Drop me a DM, share your mindset, or just tag me with your thoughts. I just want to hear how you're adapting this mindset to your career. If this was helpful, follow the podcast and share it with your team, as it's word of mouth referrals like this that really helps this channel grow. Anyone looking to join my free weekly newsletter, the links for everything are in the description below. Please do check them out. There's a lot of very good resources and value there that I don't often post here on this channel. So if you like what you're hearing, check out my other stuff. As always, I appreciate your support and thank you for listening.